1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Welcome back to this episode of the Yeah I Know It podcast. We're in a little bit different area.
Yeah, we are.
We're at the Vineyard Church of God. What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up?
I like we're doing stand-up comedy.
I feel like it should be a huge crowd right now.
There it is.
Shout out to the Vineyard Church of God. This episode is sponsored by the Vineyard Church of God because they're letting us use the
church.
The church, yeah. So how are y'all? I already asked that.
I'm good.
Doing pretty good, man. Just got out of church. Got a little something to eat.
Had a little something nice, yeah. It was kind of on the spot. I really didn't plan much for this podcast. I hope the audio sounds good for all that's listening. Kind of echoing bad.
Yeah. And if it doesn't, deal with it.
Yeah, you're just going to have this is one take. So Devin and Caden, this is the first time I got 3 people on a podcast.
Yeah.
Kind of a different setting, too. I don't feel like we're doing the podcast.
I feel like we're just making a video.
Yeah. So, first things first. Caden is a flat earther. So what makes you think that the earth is flat?
I don't think it's like truly like paper flat. Obviously, we have
I think it's kind of just like...
Yeah. I don't think it's a sphere.
You think it's a semicircle, like a half sphere?
Yeah, just a piece.
Like
just a piece of a circle.
A piece of a
like
circle.
the top quarter, I'd say.
No, I don't even think that. I don't even think that the earth itself is rounded off. I think it is flat, but the circle thing is more so the firmament.
Flat in the sense of, like, obviously there's still mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like just rocky terrain, but it's flat overall.
It's just like it's like this floor right here.
And then...
If like these chairs are mountains.
Obviously the bottom is like still... How would you what would the bottom look like?
The bottom of what?
Earth. What's under us? What does that look like?
It's just
I'd
dirt
assume
going down
forever?
And then hell.
Until hell, yeah. Hell. I would say it kind of looks fiery, I'd assume.
Looks hot down there.
Yeah.
So what's your reasoning for thinking that? Why do you think that? Because you've always been taught that it's a sphere and everything that you've been taught.
Well, that's what they want you to know.
I was going to say, we've been lied to all of our lives about all kinds of other stuff.
I do think the moon landing and stuff like that's fake.
Yeah, the only reason I really and truthfully don't believe that is just I don't know, I can't quote the verse, but I know it says that we have like a fixed enclosure, which would be the firmament, and nobody can leave. That's it. Nobody can leave.
They tried to leave once, and it didn't work out too well.
I honestly don't know if the Earth is a sphere or anything like that. I do think that the moon landing is fake, just for the simple fact that the whole space race was going on, and it was just like let's see who can get to the moon first.
And we wanted to act like we made it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and if you ever heard of like the people that actually went to the moon, have you ever heard them talk about it?
They don't like to talk a lot about it.
Well, people have told them to put their hand on the Bible to like swear that
they won't do it,
and they won't do it. One dude hit a guy for telling him to do that. There's another guy, I forgot the names.
Buzz Aldrin.
One guy says that we didn't go. Like,
yeah,
there's videos of him just telling people like it's because it didn't happen. So I don't know about that. Devin, what's your output on that?
I don't know, man.
You know what I really think is interesting, but I don't have enough knowledge to talk about it, really? The pyramids.
Oh, dude, I've been watching videos on that.
Pyramids and conspiracy theories and stuff. Just because, like, how they're placed, like, how many blocks they got is, like, insane.
They just had good architects back then.
Yeah, but, bro, those blocks way ridiculous.
Yeah, they're perfectly...
There was giants, though. There was giants back then.
They're perfectly in line with Orion's belt and the stars.
I don't know about that. I'm not a horoscope guy.
I don't think it's just. It's not a horoscope.
Oh,
You're one of those, aren't you?
No.
Yeah. What are
No,
you?
actually, we can talk about the whole horoscopes and astrology stuff, because I think that is
That's something in your
of
eyebrow.
the devil.
I'm an Aquarium.
I don't even know what I am.
Aquarius. I would be considered an Aries.
I'm just a guy.
Caden's probably like a Sagittarian.
That's what I was thinking.
See, y'all know what they are.
I don't know what I know what the names. of
Yeah,
them.
it's kind of force fed
Yeah.
from all the like girls of our generation. It's like I'm
a Capricorn.
I'm rude to everybody. I'm a
Dude,
Sag.
it's so crazy how they really think that's like a real.
You might be too close to the monitors.
I love to shop. I'm an Aries.
How they really think that's a real thing.
What girl
Or any
doesn't?
It's not only women.
Yeah,
It's
No, it's
men
not.
too.
I know. But
But it's so crazy.
Like you.
What?
You're one of those.
I'm not.
But I feel like they read
No,
those,
I'm not.
and them reading those gives them an excuse to act a certain
Yeah.
way. Maybe,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I don't believe in none of that stuff.
I'm just myself.
yeah.
Yep.
Because I don't act like nobody else.
Well, and if you think about it, they're all kind of like, they're very vague.
Yeah, it's a very vague description of literally everyone.
Yeah, so we can. Oh, that's me.
Oh my
That's how
gosh.
you've acted before.
Yeah.
When's y'all's birthday?
November.
January.
Do y'all know
23rd.
my? And you probably know my birthday, but I bet Devin doesn't.
Yours?
Yeah.
I know it.
April 9th.
10.
Close.
Oh,
None of my friends know my birthday.
What year?
You know, it's so crazy.
2002.
3.
Oh my gosh.
You're one number off by both.
You're a child.
None of my friends know my birthday, bro.
Grow up.
Hurt my feelings one time. I went around.
What's mine, Devin?
November 15th,
Yeah.
1999.
Yep.
You want to know his social security? I'm just kidding.
What's your social security?
590. No,
You're gonna say
that?
He almost did it. Why'd you do
rob
that?
your identity.
Why'd you do that? He
It's
almost
not
did
the first time.
it. 590. He looked dead at the camera when he said it too.
It's like you're giving out a phone number.
Y'all need to come down to the church. You'll get to meet Caden Music,
Yeah.
the vice president of the men's ministry.
That's right.
Mm.
We got a meeting today.
What are you going to talk about in the meeting?
I have no idea. I didn't call the meeting. I'm just gonna be there.
Well, you're vice,
Yeah.
so you got to have some good input.
I think I have an idea, but it's not necessarily just for the men's ministry.
How many think you're going to have there? About 3, 4?
I think we have probably a solid. I mean, I guess if you count pastor, about like maybe 6, 7.
That ain't bad.
It's not bad.
And I love CFE, but y'all boys from the CFE, hey, y'all need to show up to the meetings
y'all need
and
to
stuff, man. We
get
had like
that.
5 people show up last time.
Show up to the meetings and show up to church.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
always a good thing. You don't
we
have to
had
come
a,
here.
Shout out to the dude that came by today. That was good to see him, I felt like.
Yeah.
Oh, I had another one tell me that he wanted to come. I invited him to service tonight, but he said he's 8 hours away.
If you're in the Polk County area, 490 West Pine Street, Marteau, Florida.
Come
right.
to church now.
Now. Church
Right
starts
now.
right now.
It's never not church time.
That just made me think about what we talked about yesterday. It's not podcast worthy.
What?
We'll talk about it after.
What? Say it. No, wait, I can cut it out. What?
Drop names.
So I was getting ragged on because all my Jesus stuff in my truck.
Oh, yeah. By what?
Yeah.
I don't want to say by who, but for what?
Because I was getting all the Jesus stuff. They said, "Oh, you're starting to be like Caden," because I got my Jesus flag and I got my Jesus license plate. And me and Caden were talking yesterday. I was like,
You know what you should have told
I
him?
can't say what I said.
You know what you should have told him? So you should have said, no, I'm trying to be a little more like Jesus. But I want to know what you said. I'll cut it out or we'll blurt it out or something.
Oh, I didn't say nothing to him. I just was like, So I was talking to Caden yesterday, and I was like,
Hell's hot.
yeah, hell's hot. Hell is hot. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
I said a couple other funny
You should get a
things,
sticker
but-
like that.
Huh?
Hell's
That's
hot
hot.
as hell's hot.
Yeah.
FYI. Hell's hot.
Yeah, just letting you know. Never been. Don't plan on going. But just stuff I've heard.
So you mentioned to me something about you might be wanting to preach.
Yeah.
And I think I seen something that you've been writing stuff down in like your Bible or something. I seen something in
that
your
was a
truck.
long time ago I wrote it.
Well, what made you want to do that?
I don't know, man.
I have a question for you too.
I can't even say that I'm like fully comfortable being up here because I get nervous before every service. I get nervous during practice. when
I
it's
forget
just
the
us.
words to every song
Every
until I'm
one.
supposed to
I messed
sing
up this
just then.
morning.
Yeah.
We practiced. We've done that song how many times?
He tried
And
to
all
take
of a
my
sudden,
part
I
this
just tried to do your
morning.
verse.
Yeah, I did catch that.
I waited a second and you didn't come in. And I was like, oh my lord, I'm late. So then I just started in and you look at me like, no. I was like, okay, I'll stay in my lane.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, bro. Like, gotta do some numbers on you. Like
What you mean?
from going and like from just listening to like like the rap, like today's type music stuff, whatever, and then you go to listen to nothing but worship music. Spend majority of your free time in a church or something that has to do with God. He's gonna lay something on your heart.
Yeah, you mean.
And then once he lays it on your heart, it's like, it's, I don't want to say like it's forced on you, but it stays on your heart. And then you kind of get this other feeling of it's like, man, like people need to hear this.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it
it's like,
stays
well,
in your
nobody's
mind.
going to hear it unless I speak about
Yeah,
it.
that's the whole thing with meditating on the word, even if it's worship music. Because a lot of the worship music, like, Pastor read a word this morning that I've heard y'all singing y'all songs a lot, and that was a verse straight out of the Bible. And I didn't know that it was a Bible verse for the longest time. So you're singing the songs, but you're also singing the word of the Lord.
Yeah, that's why they say that.
Talking about when he did the baby dedication.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Lord bless you. I don't know if it's your mic or you can go swap it out.
Make his
You think it's mine? All right, well, y'all hold it down and talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Let's just sing.
The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace.
I read.
Amen. 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 Why are you singing like that?
What?
Well, the podcast guy left, so we're taking over. We're changing the name of this podcast.
Y'all are probably going to get me
To Jesus is
Oh, he's
King.
back.
Y'all are probably going to get me copyrighted for singing that. I have to cut that whole thing probably out.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I didn't expect you to keep
I don't
it.
think so,
You
because
know that about the whole YouTube thing? You can't put somebody else's song.
yeah, but you can sing them.
No, you can't.
Why?
You can't
We
even
do it all
sing-
the time.
You can't even sing the happy birthday song and put it on YouTube because they'll copyright it and like mute your video.
Who copyrighted the Happy Birthday song?
Whoever created it, I
There
guess.
are
Everybody
menace.
uses that song.
Whoever did that is a menace.
You got baptized not too long ago.
Yeah.
I went swimming.
Talk about why you got baptized.
Oh man. I'm gonna
Why
sit
did
down.
you want to get baptized?
So I got baptized when I was younger. I don't know. I was like between the ages of 10 and 12. So 11.
Yeah. It's only one age in between there.
Yeah.
So I just felt like it was more so for, not because I wanted to, and because I felt like other people wanted me to. And then as I grew up, I kind of did some stuff. I was practically like a crackhead for like 4 years.
Good crackhead.
Basically, bro.
What was on that meth?
No, never did meth, but I did drugs.
So is crack cocaine the same? thing?
Yes.
So
I'm
when
pretty
you're-
sure.
When you're calling somebody a crackhead, you're basically just calling them a cokehead.
The way I learned it was coke is crack when you burn it. I don't know. I mean,
So
all
you
right, let's not
really
get
are a
into
crackhead.
You burned it? You burned it?
that's the old me. So I went through some things, kind of came back, got my life together, and decided I wanted to be baptized again.
Me and my dad were talking about. I'll let you keep on explaining.
Oh, that's all.
Okay. Well, me and my dad were actually talking about you the other night. He said if there's anybody that he can actually say he's like real proud of for like turning their life around, it would be you.
Yeah.
He might not have said that to you to your face, but he did.
No,
say
he
it.
texted it to me.
Yeah, he did say it.
Yeah, we be talking.
I've noticed that we don't really. Maybe it's just a man thing, but I don't really like. I don't know. Like Hey man, I just want to let you know I'm super proud of you. I don't
Oh,
want
no.
to get real deep.
I'm not
I was gonna say I can't do it.
I
I'll start
can.
to cry.
I'm a sappy, emotional guy.
I am too,
I'd be
though,
sending
but
paragraphs.
I'll just cry.
I think in the
don't-
past
that's
year-
the whole thing. I just don't cry.
I think in the past year, I've probably texted both of y'all's parents like in a group chat at like midnight. So I'm driving home from work, like a whole paragraph.
Yeah, I'll do that. But if it's like person to person, I don't know.
Oh, no,
it
I'll
almost,
cry.
like, yeah, I don't know. It makes me super uncomfortable, I guess.
I'm afraid to do that whenever I preach, because
yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
My
That's
voice
okay.
is gonna be oh,
It's okay to cry.
Yeah, but yeah, honestly, if you're up there crying, that means you're really like
Crying is
compassionate-
cleansing.
Really compassionate
Yeah.
about what you're talking about.
Devin's cried a lot. That's why he just came up with that saying. Right
My
there.
nanny came up with that saying, but I do cry a lot.
What's-
I'm emotional.
I'm emotional too. I think Emily was the first person that cried on the podcast, or almost cried.
Oh yeah,
I'm the beater.
Dude, her podcast did really good.
yeah.
Did really good. I watched your kid throw up at church earlier.
Yeah, you know what Emily said?
Right
the
over
mom.
Mom's shoulder. Mom didn't even know it happened.
Mom goes back there, and we walk in, and she's like, "What happened?" And Mom goes, "Well, she threw up on me." And Emily goes, "What did she throw up?" Throw up. She threw up. Throw up.
I looked at her and I was like, throw up?
Well, she was asking if it was like a solid or what was it.
She didn't say that.
It was just throw up.
She didn't say what kind of throw up.
Well, I said it.
What was in it?
Well, I said it was liquid. She was like, "Oh, okay." Well, so I was like, "All right, that's what you wanted. That's the answer."
I don't know.
Every throw up's liquid. I don't ever throw up just
Some of
dry
it's just more
solids.
chunky. Dry solids.
Throw up like a whole apple.
A hairball. Those are
Ugh.
so weird.
Yeah, dude. Don't even get me started on hairballs. Did y'all ever have to dissect owl poop?
Why do you have?
Yeah, I have.
Why do you have?
All the little bones in it.
Yeah, dude. Like I found like a whole mouse skull.
I think I did that in, like seventh
Yeah.
grade. Why do you have a like? Don't even get me started on hairballs.
Yeah, because I used to have a cat.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I
I
was
was like, what do you mean by that?
that boy. Be,
Yeah, I used to have a cat. And it used to throw up hair.
that's sick.
We never really had cats.
We had one cat, but I've never seen him throw up a hairball.
I always hated cats, and then I got one and I loved him. And then my ex-girlfriend's mom made me get rid of him. She was a mean lady.
So, what do you want to do for like, when you grow up?
When I grow up,
Yeah. What do you wanna
man,
do?
I better hurry up.
Like, what do you? What would be a dream you consider like having that you think you could actually have happen if you were to actually put in the work?
To retire.
Just retire right now?
Yeah, bro.
No, bro. I want to do full-time ministry.
Yeah, that would
Even
be
if
lit.
that means just like singing or if it is sharing a word or whatever. I feel like that's the type of work that's just like that's a pretty easy
Yeah.
job. Like once
Some
you
Maverick
actually
City
dive
stuff.
into it, bro,
You
that's
know,
all you want to do.
You know what actually would be cool for me? Kind of something like that, but I would consider it like doing like the evangelist work. Like maybe I could go around, kind of do a podcast like this with other people, but spread the word at
In the
same
middle of the
time,
street.
But like live, yeah, so people can watch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think that would be pretty cool.
I feel like that's still ministry.
I like to be
that's
on
like
some-
an evangelist like Uncle Glenn.
I'd like to be on some Maverick City type stuff. I mean, I don't need Grammys.
More-
Don't get me wrong. I don't need Grammys. I just want to make enough to
More
support
mu-
myself.
Music, really.
Yeah, bro. You
be able
just
to
make
spread the word.
Christian music, get the word out there. And
We
you
need a
get
couple
paid
more
for it.
band members first.
Not necessarily about the pay though.
Yeah,
but,
no, I don't care.
But
about just
like, bro, I would
just
do
wanna
it
survive.
if I. Yeah, I was gonna say if I can do it full time right now and just have enough money to pay my bills.
Have
Good.
you ever wrote a song? You
Yeah,
write
we
songs
used to-
all the time.
Yeah.
Me and him used to write songs
But,
about
like,
when we
you
were
ever wrote
heartbroken.
have you wrote like a Christian song?
I've wrote 2 of them. I've started them. I'm about halfway through, but my ADHD brain, dude, I'll be listening to a song, I'll start writing to the beat, and I see like a beat with a cool looking picture on it. I click that one, and I'm like, oh, I like this one too.
Mm-hmm.
So then I start writing to that one, and now I got like 4 half songs finished.
No, dude. I wrote a rap. I never finished it, but I wrote it. It's pretty good.
We're supposed to be
Christian
doing a
rap?
song with Legit.
Yeah, it's a Christian rap.
Yeah, supposed to be.
He texted me the other day, but my phone was messed up. So then when I finally texted him back, and I don't know if he just hasn't seen it or what.
Yeah. Legit, we missed you this morning.
Yeah, bro. We're ready when you are too.
Yeah.
Caden said that he don't want to. He's kind of scared to be like in a real studio.
Yeah, bro. Surrounded by all them people.
Bro, a studio, if anything, it makes you sound better than we do. Bro,
I know it makes you sound better.
Yeah.
We get out here and sing like this, every Sunday and Wednesday night, a studio ain't nothing. You'll come out the studio thinking that you still sound like that when you come here on Sunday.
Yeah, this is super live. This is how you sound.
Yeah, this is like concert live.
Mm-hmm.
No, man,
I think we do pretty good for it to be concert live.
I think y'all
Yeah.
are pretty good.
I mean, it's more like
Caden texted
karaoke.
me and said, what was the
I asked
song?
him this morning. I was like, "Did that Plead the Blood sound okay?"
I think it sounded good.
Yeah.
I think it sounded pretty good.
That
Now,
song
up
was
there,
trippy gears.
I've noticed it echoes up there, like in music. You'll hear it like hit the back wall, hit this wall, and then you'll hear it.
You can watch the sound waves go back. And
Yeah, I
forth.
was
Yeah,
gonna
you
say,
can watch them.
You made it sound like you had superhuman hearing.
No, that's what I just assumed.
I can
was
tell which way
happening.
I
it's
was gonna say,
going.
yeah, dude, I heard it bounce off this wall, bounce back to that wall, and then I finally heard it
That's
for
just
real.
me assuming, using context clues to figure out where the sound's coming from.
Yeah. Well, usually the sound comes from we got 2 house speakers.
And we got some monitors, some subs.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
speakers.
Me and Dad took those house speakers that were up there down, the ones in the corners down, put the new ones up. Mm-hmm.
I installed the plumbing.
Mm-hmm.
You installed the plumbing?
Mm-hmm.
Need to fix the roof. By the way, if anyone wants to donate, like it's going to a good cause, we have a roof that's got tore up during the hurricane.
Yeah, we can
And
actually...
just the deductible to get the roof fixed is like, what was it,
I
$96,000?
thought he said 80 something. Either way, it's
I
too
thought
much.
I could have swore it was in the 90s.
I don't know yet, but when the hurricane came through,
A lot
we had
of
a
money.
tree fall on the roof. And it's been
Months. It's
messed
been
up
since the hurricane.
Then, yeah.
And now we get soaked every Sunday morning.
But yeah, the cash app for the church, we don't get soaked, everyone.
No.
God's making us, we're all right. But if y'all do want to help, they do have a cash app. Was it capital C-O-G?
Capital C-O-G,
Lowercase.
small letters, Vineyard.
Lowercase.
That's what Poppy says, though. He always says small letters.
Yeah, so y'all can
Capital
donate if
C,
y'all want.
capital O, capital G, lowercase, V-I-N-E-Y-A-R-D.
I think you're in the frame.
What did Keith say this
Yeah, you're
morning?
in the frame.
Oh, a lot of a lot of professionalism.
Professionalism. I didn't catch that.
They always say little things that make me giggle. Every service. Every service, it's something that my mind just takes the wrong way.
That's because
or-
you need to pay attention to not the exact words, but you need to pay attention to the message.
You need to feel where
Yeah.
they're coming from.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually when I'm up here and they're trying to talk about praying and then
Devin's that guy. Somebody is saying something real serious about it. Just go. You need to do your duty. And Devin.
No, dude, won't nothing crack me up worse than that one. That
Oh.
one
Oh
service.
my God.
I don't even know if I want to say that one.
don't even say it. I know what you're talking about. Fast.
Oh, that's funny.
And hard.
Hard as ass. I put that grass out there now that I think of it.
Years ago.
Yeah, I did, and the ants ate me up.
What grass?
All that grass you see out front, every blade of grass.
How did you put
He
that in?
inserted every
I put
single
it out there
blade
with
of
your
grass.
dad. We laid sod out there.
You worked for my dad at one point?
I worked with your dad one day. I didn't work for your dad.
That's lit.
I think Caden was. I thought you were here.
I worked a lot for my dad.
Huh?
I worked a lot
Yeah,
for
I
my
actually
dad.
worked for my dad.
Yeah, no, not me. I worked for Domino's at the time.
You also worked at the movie theater, right?
Yeah.
The cop.
I was a ticket ripper
Hmm.
and a
That's a
popcorn
good paying
server.
job.
You didn't.
Oh,
you,
dude,
You
what?
didn't ever just let people go in?
No.
Why?
It was
He's
my
one of those
duty
guys.
to guard that theater.
No, sir. Where's your ticket?
Yeah. Yeah.
Security.
Yeah.
These guys don't have their tickets.
Mm-hmm. I ended up getting fired from there because I took a second job and they said I couldn't have 2 jobs.
No, you need to take this minimum wage, and that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. You're not allowed to have more than 2 jobs.
No,
Sorry, sir.
we only allow poor people to work here.
$9.75 is what you're gonna make if you work at this job, and that's it.
No, dude, it was like 2017, 2016, something like that. $9.75. My boy, it was like $7.50. It was like $7.50.
My first job paid $9.35.
I was driving to Lakeland for $7.50. Was bringing home a smooth $300 a week.
And I thought I
yeah.
was making some good money too when I got that job. I was so hyped. They worked me 4 hours a week.
Dude, 4 hours a week for not even $10 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That boy was
And I
making
used
a
to go to
whole-
Gainesville on $40.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's when gas.
You get to
was
Gainesville and
decently
Brooks like,
priced.
"What do you want to do, Jansen?"
I don't care.
Oh,
what
I
we
can't
do.
afford nothing.
Yeah, we can hang around at the house.
I just sit right here. What you want to do?
You got a card game?
Yeah.
No, dude, I will say there was one time to where when I got my credit card, our grandparents had a savings account in my name. So when I got my Devin card, I somehow got access to that account with my name on it, and I used it. I used all my rims. I bought my first set of rims with it. And Nina got on to me. Boy, she got on to me.
Well, you should have thought twice.
Sorry, Nina.
Well, if you got a credit card, get rid of it. Trust.
Credit card? I have a credit card.
You don't want to end up like me.
No, you just need to be more responsible.
Yeah.
That's what you need to be.
I'm building my credit. That's what I like to call
You
it.
built it, all right. I see this one guy. He's an Asian, like an older Asian guy I see on TikTok, and he talks about.
Why we got to go by race?
Hey, come on, dude.
I'm trying to. He
Dude,
also
it's
has
2023. You could have said tan.
glasses. I went by age as well.
You said he also has glasses?
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
he's blind.
racist.
He was talking about how debt is like good.
No, it's not.
He's like a billionaire.
No.
He's trying to tell people that debt is not your money.
It's not. So just take
just
it to the
use
grave.
as much debt as you can.
Take it
Yeah,
to
the
the
bank
grave.
gave this to me.
Yeah.
But it does.
But like shit
It does blow my mind how I could have all this money right here, right, or whatever, hypothetically speaking, and my credit score is like a 400.
Huh?
You only got
No,
a 400.
bro.
I was finna say.
I'm not trying.
What have you been doing?
No. No, I'm trying to use an example. I don't have all this money over here either.
No, bro.
But say like I got this big stash of money, my credit score is at like a 4 something. My credit score is not great. Mine's like I think whenever we got the Tahoe, it was like a 654 or something like that.
Better
It's not
mine. Mine
too
just got to 600. But
I'm
I've never done anything other than have a credit card to get my credit.
I'm at a 710.
Yep. Anyways, so if
I'm also-
I have all this money and a terrible credit score, and then you have not a dollar to your name, but your credit score is great, you're gonna get what I want before I can.
Yeah, you're gonna get more better.
Yeah, it blows my mind.
That's what the dude was saying.
Get your good credit and live in debt like me.
Yeah, just pay the government back all the time.
I'm
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This episode is also sponsored by Holstring. Go ahead and get your clothing now.
Put your clothes on, whole string.
I got y'all going 1, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here we are.
So you play the guitar now. I want you to actually come play it for us.
I don't play it like that though.
Play it.
I can strum that thing.
Play it now.
You got a chord buddy, so you're gonna come
You
play it for us.
got a chord, buddy.
I do got a chord buddy. Hey, I don't know if we can sponsor them or not legally, but
No, they have to sponsor us. So
Well, I don't know.
buy you a chord buddy.
you said don't.
Yeah.
No, I'll say do. But I will say that you know,
Come here. You gonna sit down?
dude,
You
I'm
gonna
fixing to come
strum
down
the
there
tune.
and strum this thing. I don't know how we're gonna record it.
I don't care. I'll put my microphone.
Baby,
up
why
here.
you
I don't want to sit right in front of it.
You really ought to know that I.
I think you're good right there.
All right. I'm about to pick this 6th string. Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Oh no.
So I ain't gonna lie to nobody, alright? I only got 4 chords on this thing, and I'm just gonna go through the chords, and that's it. Okay. Alright. And 1, 2. Come on now. Sounds good.
Hey, that
And
actually
that's
sounded like you were
music. Hey,
going
he's
somewhere.
learning, but he's catching on fast.
Caden's music.
Caden's music. So Devin, let me hear one of your songs.
What songs?
Yeah, Devin, get on the keyboard.
I don't know. I mean, you want me? I can't
No,
play
not
my
the keyboard.
song.
I'm talking about.
Oh,
what you're-
sing.
I got you, bro, for real. Hang
Say,
on.
God bless the broken road.
Yeah, I wrote that.
Hey.
So every long lost dream,
You want to
Hope
put
y'all
this
like this
chair
one,
back
honestly.
where it goes.
put it
Kinda
back
like,
where it goes.
Like how we did this one, we could just walk around. It's kind of dark right here. Wow.
You want to hear my Christian rap song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure
Turn
it's
on
not.
a beat that's not copyrighted. Don't find that beat off YouTube.
It's a free beat.
Okay, well, I'm here to let you know if it says copyrighted, I'm going to take this whole part out.
I only have a little bit though.
You didn't put the chair back.
What's a rap, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, yes, Jamie.
come on.
Hey, I got some new jeans the other day. My jeans are too small.
You might actually got to turn it up because it's
Come
not the
down
right.
here.
Right there.
Hey.
Come on now.
I fear God. Evil be testing me, but I won't let the world get the best of me. I got faith like a mustard and sesame. Back in the day, I was focused on celery. I won't follow my flesh and my craving. Magnify God, now my life is amazing. Take up your cross and then take observation. I know that you down, but get off of the pavement. Pray to the Lord when you look to the sky. Walk on the water and He is most high. Change it. Jesus music. I fear God. Evil be testing me, but I won't let the world get the best of me. I got faith like a mustard and sesame. Back in the day, I was focused on celery. I won't follow my flesh and my craving. Magnify God, now my life is amazing. Take up your cross and then take observation. I know that you down, but get off of the pavement.
Yeah, glory be to God. You know what I'm saying? These boys out here rapping for the Lord. We ain't rapping for the fame or the money. Straight up. Praise it to the Most High.
Yeah.
Come on.
I fear God. Evil be testing me.
That was alright, actually. That was actually not bad. We just wrote a song.
I wasn't even done. Devin just cut me off.
I know, because
I
I felt like that the hook was about to come back in.
It was. I was cool with it.
I don't rap, so you seen how I just did my little speaker right there.
You heard me go, Jesus
Yeah, you
music.
can do the outro at the end.
Straight up. Straight up.
Y'all have any questions for me? I'll answer your questions.
Yeah, I would hope so. You just told us to ask them.
What's your address?
Social?
Y'all are dumb. Ask me
Email.
like, what,
I'm sorry.
what's an
We was born this way.
quote that you like to live by?
I'm Devin, dude. I think I just wake up and
Devin
have
just wakes up and it's just like,
Let's attack the day.
look at my hands, look at my feet. Where am I going today? Don't walk away. We need to brush my teeth and get my hair ready for the day.
Hair ready? Come on, that's not happening.
I just threw a little bit of powder in this and
I feel like Devin wakes up in a panic.
no.
He just wakes up.
Now I will say, usually if I do, it's like 5 in the morning and I wake up in like I'm thirsty.
Need water. I need water.
If you wake up and
I
you
sleep.
realize that you have to pee, are you trying to go back to sleep or you didn't have to go?
It
pee?
depends on how bad the pee is.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a dream before to where you get up to the bathroom and you go to the bathroom and you start to pee and then you wake up
And you're in your bed asleep still. Yes.
and you have peed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening. That's never happened to you?
Dude.
You're lying. You at all people are lying.
I've never had that kind of dream.
You've never had a dream to where you got up and went to the bathroom.
You were already up. Like in your dream, you feel like you're awake. You're standing at the toilet, pants down, peeing. And then it's just like, I don't
Wait
know
a
what
minute.
it was.
It's warm.
Yeah.
And
Am
then
I
you wake
peeing
up.
on myself? And then it's like, dude,
And you
now I
wake
gotta
up-
change my sheets.
What?
Yeah,
No.
that has happened to me before.
I have no
But I feel like as I've gotten older, I can catch it.
I've
I
never-
still
Like,
have
nope,
the-
nope, it's a dream.
Yeah, I still have those dreams.
So we're actually talking about peeing in the bed.
In the
Yeah.
bed.
I have not peed
I
in the
haven't done it
bed.
in a
I can
long
say.
time.
Just not in the bed for you.
If anything, yeah, usually it's my pants.
You sleep talk?
Oh, very much so. It's
we
more
did it last
noises
night.
though. It's more like.
Did you ever used to act like you were asleep in class? Like acted like you were asleep?
Not acted like.
Oh, I did.
I was just
I used
asleep.
to act like I was asleep to get attention.
I wouldn't say to get attention.
Like always sleep. Not in like high school, but like when I was young.
Oh no!
I used to act asleep.
In high school, I just used to act asleep so no one would ask me questions.
No.
But it actually half the time backfired, and they would ask me more questions just because I was asleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you know how Devin gets bullied?
Yeah. He used to get beat up and swirlied and everything.
No, if I get bullied, it's just by my friends.
Dude, come on, man.
You ever seen that?
It's all right. We're in a safe space.
You seen that TikTok? Oh no! Bro, help me now! That's gonna be Devin and y'all's reunion. Are you gonna go?
You remember
here?
that one time you gave me a swirly, huh? Look at me now.
I'm still broke.
Do it again. Do it now.
But you know what I was gonna say is, you know why people mess with you?
Oh God.
He's just a little weird.
Tell me why, Jansen.
It's not gonna be nothing bad. I was just saying.
Well, I would hope so.
It's 'cause you,
What's wrong with my shoes? I thought the shoes were clean.
The shoes are clean.
They are clean. I don't care what nobody
that's not
says.
about, I was saying it's because the way you react.
Oh, I don't care. It's 'cause
Like
I'm
yesterday,
funny.
we were in O'Reilly's.
Like,
Oh my dude was treating me like a straight up in O'Reilly's. All right, buddy, I'm gonna be in the truck, and I said, "Stop talking to me
In
like
front
that."
of all the people.
And then he did the same thing in advance, and then we get to O'Reilly's again with your dad. And your dad starts talking about he's supposed to be in jail right now. I'm like, dude, come on.
dang. Yeah, but it's because the way you react is so funny.
I'm supposed to just sit there and take it.
You're supposed to laugh at
play
it.
into it.
And then I'm trying to leave your dad, trying to walk to another aisle, and Caden's following me, and your dad's yelling from the other aisle, "It's all right, buddy, Caden's with you. It's all right." I'm like, dude, I can't shake it. I rode with him here.
Say yes, soul.
Yeah, so I'm not scared.
No, you should have seen yesterday, Caden was up under my truck.
Yeah.
He was zip tying my wire, I think, up. And he's like on his side, and I kind of crawl up under the truck beside him like I'm spooning him. I get right behind
Bro,
him.
I'm
and
just trying to see what you're doing.
Did you ever get that spare tire situation?
It's under there still.
You still got it.
Nice
You
and
tighten it
slick.
up.
No, I just let it spin.
So his spare tire just dangles. Like you could touch it with two fingers and it would go back and forth right up underneath it. It's just, he hits a bump and it's swinging around. If it falls off and goes,
Through someone's window.
blame Devin. It's his
Yeah.
fault and he knows it's there.
It's a cool ornament on my truck,
he-
though.
At this point, I think you want it to happen. You want to
I
hurt
would
someone.
never.
He drives
Why
a
is my
brown-
girlfriend still asleep?
He drives a brown single cab Ford F-150.
It's like tan brown.
Yep, it's on chrome 24s.
It probably has a Jesus is King flag coming out the back of it.
No, it doesn't.
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything anymore because I bent the flagpole and the flag started
You just
fraying.
got that thing yesterday.
Day before yesterday.
Yep.
I had it for 2 days.
And you don't
But his
have
tag
it.
number is
Oh God, no.
Why are people scared to talk about their tag numbers?
I don't know. People see
I
it
don't
when you
know.
drive down
See
the
'em when you
road.
go down the road, yeah.
People be blurring it out, like on Facebook Marketplace. They're trying to sell something.
Yeah,
They'll
what
take a
is
picture with a
somebody
thumb
gonna
up.
steal your tag?
It's
Photocopy.
identity theft.
If you can make
That
a
tag is an equivalent to a birth certificate.
Yeah, if you can fake a tag and put it on there, I don't know who's stopping people from doing that.
Yeah.
You just have to have a machine to make it.
And metal, like aluminum.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know my tag number.
I'm gonna start making ASMR videos for the podcast. Let me know what y'all think. Alright, sounds alright.
We just stopped.
Devin, what size are those skis?
14.
What size ship you wear, boy?
14.
14.
So would you rather?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I got one. I was talking about it at work the other day.
Okay.
All right.
If somebody told you one of these two things, which one would you want to know? When you were going to die or how you were going to die?
How?
How?
Yeah, I don't care when. Just
I honestly wouldn't want to know either, but if
No,
I had
you
to
gotta pick one.
when or how,
like if they said you're gonna die of a car accident, I would never get in a car again.
What if it's not a car accident?
yeah, but
But if it,
What if they say you're going to die in a home invasion shootout? Then for the rest of your life, you're going to sleep scared out of your mind thinking someone could break in my
yeah,
house
but
tonight
if you
and kill
say
me.
when, you're going to be watching that. So you're gonna just be thinking, yeah, I got 3 more days.
I'm gonna die
I
in
got 2
3
more hours.
Yeah, but then you got 2 more hours
Hey,
or
I
whatever
got
it
10
is.
minutes left. Love you guys.
You just lock yourself in the room, you strap up, you just wait for whatever happens, get prayed
I
up.
don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to know how. Not
I would
when.
rather know when. than
Because-
how. Because if
The how's
Devin was
the main
saying
question.
If I were to know how, I would be constantly trying to stop it from happening.
Yeah, so like if they were to tell me that I would die on September 11th.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Wow. That's the one you pick. That's the one you pick.
I wouldn't know how. It could have been like a heart attack, a home invasion, getting hit by a car.
Falling out of a tower. That's what you
I
pick.
told Caden. Me and Caden were walking through Walmart last night looking for like a board game, bro.
And we passed all the
Fireworks.
4th of July stuff.
So I'm trying to make it weird. So we're walking by people and I looked at Caden and I go, "What kind of fireworks should we shoot for 9/11?" And Caden goes,
Wow.
"You got to say that when people get by you." So everyone starts walking by. And I started talking about. I was on the way walking back to the restaurant. I'm like, "Yeah, I just don't know if they let me bring these fireworks on an airplane."
Oh, for real though, rest in peace.
That
was a bad day.
Serious matter.
Bad
Yeah,
day
seriously.
in history.
How do y'all feel about everything getting so?
I already know what you're gonna say.
Censored.
Getting so bad.
I was that and like.
Don't even get me
censored.
started.
You know what?
And what I mean by bad, I don't mean gas prices.
I mean,
yeah,
That's not all.
that's part of it though.
that's part of
Hey,
it.
buddy, I'm going to say this because I don't want anybody to think nothing.
Yeah, no, it's not
He
bad.
hates
It's,
gays.
no, I
Having
don't.
sex before marriage is the same thing
Same thing
As
as
murder.
being gay. It's the same thing as being gay.
Yeah,
That's
And
all
murder.
All sin
and
is
murder
equal.
And all that. That's all sexual immorality. All that is 100% the same. But it's all becoming like, okay.
forced down people's
Yeah,
throat.
like you're
It's
supposed to be
becoming
okay.
the new normal.
Yeah. Like I see a bunch of famous people now, or I feel like, I don't know how to explain this. Porn stars used to be porn stars. And that's why they were now, like, celebrities are trying to make
And
them
now
be
they're-
like these
yeah.
big
Influencers.
people. Yeah.
Now they're gay porn stars.
What?
I'm just kidding.
No, but for real though,
I
I
think
seen
it's.
something the
I
other
think
day.
a big reason is obviously because there's a big spiritual war going on right now. But me
Yeah.
and Nathan were talking about this the other day. Fatherless homes.
that has a part to play
It's a
too.
huge. It's a way bigger part than like. Do your own research, but fatherless homes have the biggest crime rate. They have. This is statistical. They
Yeah, I
have a
know.
better chance. What happened? People without a father in their home have a better chance of being obese. People without a father in their home. It's a bunch of other stuff. I need to come more prepared with you, but I do think a big reason is fatherless homes.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I think the biggest reason is no guidance from God.
Yeah.
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 The absolute biggest reason.
Get your kids in
And
church.
it burns my biscuits, bro. And we even got family members that do the same thing. When people try to justify their sin by twisting scripture,
Yeah.
like by saying God is love, God is love, God is love. But you go back to that other verse where he says that if a man lay with another man, that's an abomination. Or you go back to, or you say, well, he turned water into wine. It clearly states that, dang it, I just lost it.
Jesus won't drink of this wine. He will drink of a new wine. when we meet him again.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about he refers to drunkards,
Oh yeah.
right? That's the
Galatians
modern day
5:20,
alcoholics.
I think. Galatians 5:20 or something like that. That mentions witchcraft, all that.
Yeah.
Witchcraft. I don't think I've ever said this on the podcast, and I've always had this in mind, and it's what I always like to keep in my mind. Witchcraft comes from the root word pharmakia. In Hebrew, yeah, and that stands for pharmacy, but it also translates to mind-altering drugs.
Which is all of them.
Yeah, that does all of them. And
Yeah.
it's even, believe it or not, it's even the nicotine. It's even all of it. Everything that can alter your mind, that's what he's talking about. Like
Yeah.
when people use things for like healing.
I don't
You ever
know.
heard of that?
I
What do
don't
y'all
know,
feel about
but-
crystals? We talked about
I was literally just
astrology
fixing to say
earlier.
rocks.
I think God made them. God made crystals, obviously. He made everything.
pretty looking rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
He didn't
they-
make them for us to use them as a purpose of healing.
Yeah.
This is my quartz.
He is the healing. He's
gotta-
the healer.
Yeah. You got a broke leg? Wear this quartz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put some quartz on it.
Yeah.
I seen one. He was like, "What do you got those around your neck for? For protection?"
From what?
And then don't you
Allergies.
think that you could just like use a man for protection? Like you could have a man to protect you for protection. She was like, "I can protect myself."
Then why are you wearing the necklace of
Yeah.
the stones?
Yep. It's a.
It's a crazy world out here. But I think we can make it better. That's what me and Dad were talking about last night. I think that we can make it better, but I don't think that we're going to be able to
Make it
stop
better.
it as a whole.
It's never going to get great.
No, it's going to happen. This is bound to happen. If it said it was going to
Yeah.
happen, there's nothing
yeah.
we're going to do to stop
That's
it.
what I was going to say. It's
But
going to
what-
get worse.
But what we can do is try to
Stop it.
bring as many people with us.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's how I look at it as, I don't know, there's no reason to complain about how the world's going on now, because it ain't going to stop.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Just make
to,
the best out of it.
Yeah.
Only a matter of time till you see that I don't remember if it's eastern or western sky open up.
I think it's west.
One of them. You see that sky open up and you hear that. That's that
No,
trumpet
see, I don't
sound,
imagine
son.
as a. I imagine more as a.
Something. That trumpet's gonna sound off, and that's when you know it's time.
I don't, how do y'all think that's going to go down?
No, I don't.
Like with
Because it says, like, everyone will see Jesus come down.
Well, you seen the whole Left Behind thing? You ever seen that movie?
when people just disappear and their clothes fall. That would scare me the worst.
Well, the
I
Bible
think.
says that they will see, like, everybody will see Jesus come down.
Yeah.
Now, considering that the earth is a sphere, how is that all going to happen at once?
Exactly.
It's not.
My idea that if the earth is a sphere and everybody's going to see Jesus at once, I think it would be like broadcasted everywhere. And as soon as they see it in the sky, they would kind of just stop everybody's TVs. Because at that point, the one world thing is going to probably be into place.
The New World Order
Yep.
thing.
So everybody's going to be on the same, they're going to shut all TVs off, all phones and everything, and that's where you're going to go.
Y'all ever read about Project Bluebeam?
Blue beam, no.
Oh
No,
yeah,
man.
with the street lights and stuff.
No.
That's the 5G towers you're talking about?
yeah, you're.
I don't
I
know.
also
blue
have
lights.
seen that the 5G
No,
towers
so
aren't good for us.
Project Bluebeam is like where you notice how you've been seeing all these people post videos of all these lights in the sky talking about it's aliens. It's
Yeah.
satellites, and like that's confirmed. It's Elon Musk and all them rich people sending satellites up. But Project Bluebeam is this thing with the whole New World Order where they've sent all these satellites up and they can make holograms on the Earth. So they can fake like alien invasions. They can fake Jesus coming back just to cause chaos in the world.
Oh, yeah. I also have seen, let me sit down and look at the camera. For the people that don't believe that the government can't control the weather, they 100% can. They 100%.
What did you say?
Dad, I've had this conversation with my parents and they thought I was crazy. For
No,
it.
they 100% can control the weather. I actually seen a news video on it the other day. Of
It was
this huge
pushing out all the smoke?
factory pumping out like
Clouds.
what looked to be clouds. Yeah, and then it picked up. They all went in the sky. You could see the cloud. I think it was a few hours later it rained. Those same clouds rained. So yeah, the government can't control it. If they wanted to fix global warming, or if global warming was a serious issue, they would.
Global warming isn't real.
I don't think it's real either.
I just wanted to say that. The Earth goes through its periods. We went through an ice age, and then we go through a heating stage, and we go through an ice age. It always happens.
Now, you want to know something else? Well, since we talked about the flat Earth thing and the firmament and whatnot.
Yeah.
Whenever he flooded the earth, they said he poured out the heavens.
He opened up the firmament.
Floodgates.
Yeah. So he opened up the firmament, right? So what do you think's on the outside of the firmament?
I don't
Water.
think it's anything anymore.
I think it's water.
Like heaven.
Water.
I mean, I'm assuming he's still
I
got
don't
some
think so
water up
anymore.
there.
Come on, bro. You're talking about God.
You want me to explain though?
He can just make more.
You just got water.
Do you want me to explain though?
Explain.
Before the floodgates were ever opened, it never rained. The earth was like the perfect greenhouse. That water was there to be a greenhouse, to keep everything beautiful and everything. Nothing would ever die and stuff like that. Earth was beautiful with that water around. That water needed to be around the earth, right? So when the floodgates were opened up and all of the water was drained onto earth, that left